Okay.
All right.
I don't remember
Okay.
everything, but yeah.
Hello, everyone,
Hello.
and welcome to our third session of Mouse Guard. So, last we left off, this particular patrol of the Mouse Guard, composed of you three, Jonathan, Quinn, and Jordan, you guys had delivered the mail that was almost stolen by a raven. You'd ventured into the Dark Heather, one of the former mouse towns taken over by weasels, where you fought some weasels and recovered an antique rocking chair.
Yes.
And that was in the spring and then summer. And now, more time has passed, and it is fall.
Yay.
The trees are turning orange and yellow in their leaves. And you guys return to Lockhaven for a bit.
Aha! Sorry, I lost my dice.
Only to return back to Gilpledge, where you had ended your last two missions. Yet again, you guys set out and on the way pick up a beetle pulling a small cart that has some kegs on the back of it. Because your guys' next mission is you guys are going to reapply a section of the scent border.
Oh.
The scent border, as you might recall, is the chemical concoction that the mouse scientists in Spruce Tuck come up with to essentially keep wolves and bears and other big animals out of the mice territories. It gives off a pheromone scent that they're like, oh, I gotta stay the hell away from there.
Does it protect us?
Job.
What was that, Quinn?
Does it protect us from weasels? Or just bigger that are dumb?
You know, I'll figure that out, but I think it mostly protects from things that are dumb.
Okay. And weasels are the only intelligent ones, right? Besides mice.
I haven't read all the comics. I think squirrels are kind of intelligent, but they're also like crazy people.
Okay. I dropped my dice. I will be right back.
Okay. Oh yeah, I'll need dice as well. But yeah, so you guys, your next mission, your fall mission, is to reapply the scent border. When you get there, your mission is to head northwest of Gilpledge, or to head southwest of Gilpledge, and head to Hare Point, which is a hill that has a rock formation that looks very much like a hare. So that once you see that, you know that's the point where you need to start applying the border. That is the concoction that is in these kegs. And after that, you must head northwest, applying it. After that, you can head to the nearest town, which is Jasper and Fat Finn's hometown of Spruce Tuck. So, you guys.
And what are we doing in Spruce Tuck?
Huh?
What are we doing in Spruce Tuck?
You aren't there yet. That's where you're going to return after you finish the mission.
Oh, okay. All right.
Every patrol who's reapplying has a particular section that they have to apply. Your guys' is the section on the border nearest Gilpledge to Spruce Tuck.
Okay.
So yeah, you guys set out from Gilpledge. You're once again out in the wilderness, and as is the norm, someone needs to make a weather watcher check to determine the weather.
Mine is 2.
That'd be me.
Yeah. Do it.
When it comes to weather watching,
that's your
me to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, anybody can, I guess, but I got a 4 in Weather Watch.
Yeah, you do it, definitely.
All right.
And so I roll 4. I roll 4 d6s then.
You roll 46.
Can you send us the thing with the what skill, or not what skill, but the attack, defend, faint, like which ones match up with which?
Let me send you that sheet.
Okay, thank you.
So I got 2 6s and 2 2s.
Is that it? 2 6s and 2 2s. Okay, so that's 2 successes, 2 failures. Let me send you guys this sheet real quick.
Just for when we get there, you know.
Mouse guard, and that's what we want. That's the money. Okay.
Mouse guard.
Okay, so the obstacle for fall. Let me check. Find the seasons section.
There we go.
Season. Okay, that is not enough. Oh wait, what is those? Wait a second. Oh, that's how many twists I can introduce. Until. Okay, that's not the thing. Wait a second. Hold on just a minute.
I'm waiting.
What do these numbers mean?
Yep.
Rating. Okay. What is rating? Tell me what the rating means. I'm sorry, guys. Like, I realize I do this every time we do mouse guard.
No worries.
That's okay.
I lost my little D6s and I'm sad. I don't know where I put them. I suppose they're not lost. They're just misplaced. But either way.
Okay, well. Okay,
Actually,
yes. Make a versus test between this rating and the mouse's skill. Okay, so yes. So 2 successes are not enough to make that succeed. However,
oh man,
okay, so there's a couple things you could do. You could try to get help from Fat Finn and Jasper. However, you can also spend a fate point. And because you got 2 6s, the fate point allows you to re-roll any 6s as new dice. So you can keep those 2 successes, and you can roll those 2 6s again if you want to spend a fate point.
You know what? I will. I'll spend a fate point.
All right. Yeah, we used a fate point, guys.
Yeah.
I don't think we ever did that before.
How many of those do I get?
You get a roll. You have 3 of those at the moment. So I'll mark one off. You have 2 now.
What happens when they're used up?
We set our goals.
We do need to set goals. We'll do that in a moment.
Okay.
So yeah, you can roll 2 more d6.
I just did. So, what do they count for? What counts as success on the die?
Success is a 4, 5, or 6. Failure is a 1, 2, or 3.
Okay. Brilliant. Okay, so that is 2 more successes with a 4 and a 6.
All right, and then Fat Finn wants to help, so you can roll. Oh, wait, it was another 6. You got another 6.
Even more success. Okay, thank you for the help. That's another 6.
All right,
Yay.
You get to roll those 2. You got another 6 when you re-rolled, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, you get to keep rolling. Re-roll those 2 6s.
Oh my God, with
Seriously?
1 point?
Yeah. One of them is a 5, and the other is a 3.
Okay. Well, you got more than enough successes. Because the obstacle rating for fall weather is 5, which is a very high
Whoa.
challenge rating. But you did it.
It is.
Through the power of fate. So you get to determine the
A
weather.
little breezy, but very pleasant.
Breezy,
A little
but
breezy,
pleasant.
but very pleasant.
All right, and you get a success in Weather Watcher. I've
Excellent.
marked that for you. So the 5 of you guys set out in breezy but pleasant weather. Fat Finn, the guard captain, in his white cloak of honor. Jasper the Tenderpaw, no cloak yet, but soon, perhaps.
Soon.
Darrow, with his rugged cap and his green cloak, and his hook and line hanging from his belt. Accompanied by your bee, Tuttle, who's buzzing along happily after you, and your beetle pulling the cart. You guys set out.
Yes. What do we set our goals to?
So the goals, let's set your guys' goals. What do you want to be your goal for this mission?
Let's see.
Keep everybody safe while completing the mission.
Keep everyone safe for Fat Finn? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. God, you guys really gotta not jam these frickin' things in there so that they can't be erased.
I just I write heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Keep everyone safe. Darrow.
Maybe teach some weather watching techniques or nature or scouting techniques to the kid.
Teach Jasper a survival technique, like weather watching or survival or scout.
Throw me into the woods.
Yeah.
Survive.
You must live 4 weeks with a spoon. Nothing else.
All right, Jordan. What is Jasper's goal on this mission?
Okay. So, I mean,
Remember, it should be something you can feasibly accomplish.
yeah.
Or at least work your way towards accomplishing in the course of the game.
Yeah, I guess.
Steal Willy Wonka's secret formula.
I don't want to do the same goal that I've been doing. I'm going to try to do a different goal.
Kill Fat Finn.
I think I want to...
Wait. I wasn't paying attention. It's not good. I don't like that goal. I was reading my character sheet.
I guess it might just be that I want to accomplish the mission with as little sacrifice as possible.
All right. Accomplish the mission with as little sacrifice as possible.
That might actually be a hard one.
We shall see, young mouse, young tenderpaw. So you guys all have your goals. You begin setting out. into the wilderness. It's light and breezy. The clouds darken some spots, but there's no unseasonable. It's not unseasonably cold. It's not raining on you guys super hard. And you guys begin traveling. That's a wonderful thing. I'm gonna look at the map. Yeah, the back cover of this book of the cover is a map for us.
Food.
Oh,
So where are we
nice.
going?
You guys are heading straight west, sort of back towards Walnut Peck, the town that had been that was a ghost town that you guys fought the weasels in. But you're not going that far. You're just going up to Hare Point. You've taken this path before, last season, during the summer when you are heading towards Walnut Peck. And after a few days of traveling, you guys reach a point that has changed since last you were there.
What is it?
You guys approach an area that had been sort of dried up during the summer, but in the intervening time, it is now sort of like a small marshland. It is water going up several inches, kind of just contained in this large area.
So we would drown.
You would have to swim or something, but that wouldn't be the most efficient way, and you have a cart.
Yeah.
Can I try and make the cart buoyant, like a floating device?
That's certainly one thing you could do. You could definitely try to turn the cart into a flotation device, and you do have the boat crafter skill.
I do. But first, maybe me and the kid can go ahead and scout ahead and see if there's any other paths. I want to teach you something.
All right, yeah. Who would you like to make this check?
Jasper.
All right, Jasper.
Okay.
Roll scouting. Roll scout.
It's crap. It's the amount of dice as your rating, right?
Yes. So you get to roll. Where's yours? You get to roll 2 dice.
Can I help?
You can help.
Yeah. Go ahead and add another die.
All right.
So you get 3 dice.
I help.
You can help as well.
I help.
You have 4 dice.
All right. Oh boy. 2 2s, 2 3s.
All right. With that,
you've got some work.
you are able to ascertain that you could potentially find a way around. We'll consider that a pass. You could potentially find a way around, but it would extend your journey by a very long time, and it would you would have to go the long way around this marsh area. Just like I think you climb up a tree and you guys are looking and trying to see how far this goes.
Next thing, I guess, are there any pieces of kindling, or kindling sized pieces of wood, or maybe leaves or anything?
There are absolutely leaves and pieces of tree. You're in the forest. There's absolutely branches and
yeah. I want to go
wood.
ahead and start shoring up.
Leaves are some are still fresh, but a lot of them have fallen to the ground and are very crunchy.
Are there any animals that are bigger than us, around?
Not at the moment, no.
Okay. No flying animals either.
You don't see anything beyond songbirds.
Hmm.
So I would like to start shoring up the wagon
All right.
to float, to make a little ferry.
All right. The wagon isn't a wagon. It's literally a cart being pulled by a beetle, so it's not particularly big. But you can definitely make it buoyant.
Yeah.
So
Can
go ahead and
people
make a boat crafter check. You get 2 dice.
Yep. Can you two help me with this?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, I don't have both. Whatever, but can I help if I
You are
don't have
helping,
it?
so you give him a dice.
Okay.
All right, cool. Yeah, just like pick up some of that timber
Or
and
wait,
stuff.
how do you, wait? I remember this is a thing. You guys have to explain how you're helping by using one of your skills.
Go ahead.
I feel like I am gathering, or maybe I'm doing like the hard labor.
So
And
you don't have laborer.
oh,
You
okay,
do.
maybe.
You have survivalist. I will allow you to use survivalist or instructor to help, and then Jasper could use laborer.
Okay.
Do I do have
You don't-
labor.
You do have laborer, so we'll say
Oh.
that's how you guys help.
Okay.
Jasper is getting you all the thing, like you're instructing, like, okay, we'll need stuff like that. We'll need wood like this, like a particularly wood, like it's like, and then Darrow is putting together the stuff, and Jasper is running out into the woods and grabbing all the stuff that you guys need for the crafting, for the additions to this cart.
Mm-hmm.
A 4, 2 5s, and a 1.
Okay, that is 2 successes. That is
I
not
thought-
enough to succeed here.
I thought 4 was
A 4 is a failure?
Oh wait, I misheard. What was that?
4, 2 5s, and a something.
Okay, I
And a 1.
misheard. I thought it was half and half.
No.
All right, that with obstacle 3 is a success.
Yay!
Where's Darrow? There's Darrow. All right, so the cart is now buoyant. Now there's the matter of getting yourselves and the beetle across.
We could make trips. We could make trips.
This is water that goes down a few inches.
Originally,
It's not ideal for swimming. It's a pretty long way. You would have to swim a very long way.
Are there any?
But what if we?
Can I see if there are any?
You want to see if there's any what?
Lily pads.
This isn't a lake, so there's no lily pads. No.
How about deadwood?
There is one particular piece of chunk of wood. That's kind of like sitting in the water and floating.
Maybe if we tie that to our new boat, our cart.
But it doesn't. It looks particularly wonky and misshapen.
Oh.
What kind of wonky?
Is it like roundish or?
Yeah, it's very round. It's
like we have to be playing.
It was part of the arm of a tree.
We'd have to be rolling on it like a log.
Yeah, it would roll a lot. You'd have to make some modifications to this thing.
So our thing is a boat now. A very small boat.
It is buoyant.
It is buoyant. Okay.
It's not
so
a
it
boat,
will
really.
move on its own, right?
Yeah,
it won't move on.
Yeah, no.
Okay. So what if
Man,
we
I
put
forgot to install the electric motor.
No, what if we put a sail on it? You said it was breezy, right? I should be talking in
Yeah,
character.
but we don't know exactly where it will. I
You
don't know
guys
if
still
it'll.
have traveling to do after this obstacle. So you need to get and you have to lay the scent border, which is in those
Yeah.
kegs on the cart.
Yes. How long would we have to
I'm
swim?
going to.
Longer than you could feasibly swim.
Okay.
I want to make a ferry.
All right. That would require a much more difficult boat crafter check.
Yeah, might as well try it. Once again, I'll ask for your help.
Yes.
All right. Go ahead and blow on these.
Can we use traits to help people?
2 4s and 2 4s, 2 5s.
2 4s and 2 5s. Okay.
Yeah.
4 successes.
Yeah. I don't think that's enough.
It is not enough.
Is it?
The obstacle is 5 for this one.
Yeah.
So you need 1 more dice. So something you can do if you wish is you can spend persona points to roll another dice.
Or you could use a trait, right?
You could use a trait. It would have to be Darrow. He has Weather Sense, Wolf Snout, and Tough.
Oh, okay.
What about? It's
So
a lot of work.
There's 2 ways.
Would Tough somehow come into that?
What was that?
It's a lot of work. So would Tough somehow be able to come into that?
If you can convince me, if you tell me narratively, how does your toughness allow you to keep doing this?
Right. So almost everything looks shored up, but it takes several hours, and so just remembering what I was taught as a youngster, and just trying to remember back on that, and knowing that this work had to be done, I continuously work at it until I'm satisfied somewhat with what I can do.
All right. You may roll a tough dice.
Okay.
Do it.
Fail me. That's a 1.
Oof. All right.
Screwed me on that. Well.
All right.
Guess we don't do it that way.
Huh. What are the trees like around here? Are there trees in the marsh area?
There are, but they're fairly thin ones, and their roots are under the water. So there's 2 options for the boat crafting, for making the ferry. So as you guys might recall, you can just fail in the attempt, and I give you one of the, and that's just that, I think. And you take one of the conditions. In fact, you might take one of the conditions regardless. I don't remember. Or I let you succeed, but there's a twist.
Well, my thought is, what if we climbed the trees and ran from tree to tree?
Okay, well, we need to resolve this situation with the ferry first.
Well, but that makes a difference.
So I got.
What we're gonna do?
So I got 4.
You got 4. You need one more success.
One.
So you could spend a persona point and try to roll another dice that succeeds. or someone
Sure.
else could do something.
I'm a big spender.
Do it.
That is a 6.
That is a success. I will mark off a persona point. All right, now you guys have succeeded in making a fairy.
All right. Can we all get on it though?
You can. It's a big chunk of wood.
Okay.
You guys spent the better part of this day making a fairy, as you deem the waterlogging the marsh of this area that has popped up to be way too big for you guys to get around in a feasible amount of time for you guys to still complete your mission. It's getting a bit cold, nippy in the air. It seems like it goes on for a mile or two, which is just far too long to take with the cart. The cart is buoyant. You guys.
We could pull it or something.
Yeah, you pull it behind you. Well, the three of you and the beetle that was pulling the cart are up on top of this as Darrow works for hours breaking and hacking at this, just using, I think he borrows probably this small knife from Jasper or something, and just is carving this wood, and Jasper helps sometimes when Darrow's armies get tired, and you guys are just working together under Darrow's instruction of boat crafting. Tearing off the twigs of this thing, and I think you guys work together for a whole day or day and a half, and you have made a small boat that can fit the three of you and Tuttle the bee and the beetle. And who has the rope? Where's the rope?
I think
Jasper
I have
has the rope.
I've got
I have rope.
Yeah, that works.
Or the hook and line. The hook and line or the rope, either one. But you use the rope, tie it to the boat, which I think is complete with a little sail that's like a leaf.
Yeah.
Perfect.
A sail made of leaves. Like two good fresh leaves. And you're lugging the cart behind you with the kegs.
Yay.
And you guys set sail.
Okay.
All right. We did it.
Yay.
We solved the marsh puzzle.
Well,
solved my marsh puzzle.
Yes.
I will say we did it when we get to the other end.
All right. I think while we're going across, I'm just telling tales of the war and really just being that old man who just keeps talking and won't shut up. Just
yeah, I say I have a pretty long twig that I'm using as a gondola push thing.
Yeah, absolutely. You have a long twig. Darrow is gondola driving you guys, piloting you guys through he's the helmsman. He's pushing you guys through this marsh.
Yeah.
Batfin is weaving his narratives, his war stories.
Oh my god. I do have orator, so it's a very good story.
And you guys are pressing on through. So after that, you guys travel for some time, and you end up. It's getting dark, and you guys tie yourselves to a tree with Darrow's hook and line probably, and wait out the night, and then set out again in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And after another half day of travel, you reach the end. You reach dry land with your little boat.
Nice.
I feel like we should take this with us so that when we come back this way, or do we come back this way?
You don't have to come back this way now.
All right, never mind.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and look for tracks to see if anything's ahead of us.
Yes.
Tuttle flies happily onto you.
Yeah,
You go search for tracks.
that's.
Yeah.
Come on, kid. Let's go.
Jasper and Darrow go ahead to search for tracks while Fat Finn sets up the beetle back into his harness.
Mm-hmm. And I keep watch too.
Mm-hmm. All right. Roll me another scout check.
I'll help. Go ahead. Jordan.
Did Jordan die?
What? What do you want? Sorry.
You are being
Roll
taught
a
to scout
scout
yet
check.
again,
Oh,
young mouse.
And are you guys helping?
I'm not, because I'm not there.
Darrow is.
Okay. All right. 1, 1, a 3, and a 4.
All right. The obstacle is 3, so you need one more success.
I could use a persona point.
I already used one. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I'll use a persona point.
I won't
That's
know.
a 2.
All right. Marking off a persona for Jasper.
Should I use another persona?
Could you argue? Do you have another, like one of your feats? Could you argue to use one of those?
Because I have wolf snout.
Yeah, do that. If you can explain how it works, like
I'm
convinced.
sniffing things out. I mean, what else do you do with wolf snout?
Yeah. You're sniffing, you're making sure there's no dangerous
That's a
creatures.
6.
All right.
Yay.
With that, you succeed. And we give you a point in scout. A pass for scout. All right.
How much food do we have in the cart?
Good job, lad. Good job.
We're not going to worry about food right now.
Okay,
Have
I'm just because I was gonna look around for some or something and make a nice bread or something.
You cannot make a bread out here in the wilderness.
Well, like a unleavened bread or something. I don't know.
Yeah, so Jasper sniffs the air and you're doing your scouting. You do not find the tracks or anything else. And as you're scouting, Jasper, through the trees, you can see what you believe to be the last little, the very tip of Hare Point over the trees. So you think you found the way.
All right.
I will allow you to convey this to your mentors.
Yes, I will.
Do you have anything to convey to your mentors, Jasper?
I convey it to my mentors.
All right.
All right, he does so.
That has been conveyed. Well done.
Let us go. No time to waste, for we need bread.
My back is killing me.
Some pie will do you good when we can get some.
Yeah, when we can get some. Yeah, so I guess we move.
You guys move onward again.
Yes.
I have Tuttle just kind of set out in front of us to see if there's any danger, so he can come back just in case.
Yeah, Tuttle is flying ahead of you guys at the head of the formation. Little bumblebee running around ahead of you guys. And you guys continue your journey until you reach Hare Point, about a day's travel later. You see the hill with its natural rock formation that, I guess could look like a hare. from the right angle.
Okay.
And the time has come to lay down the scent border. Jasper and Darrow, with your wolf snouts, you can almost kind of smell even with the remnants of where it was. And it is faded, definitely.
I look over to Fat Fin. Okay, muscle brains. Pick up those barrels and help me put this stuff down.
Technically, I'm your commanding officer, but okay.
So actually, the way that this can be done is there is a tap on the barrel on the back of the cart, and you guys can just
roll
click
the
it in
cart.
place and just move the cart.
Okay.
Oh, perfect.
I will drive the beetle.
All right.
I will just,
Yeah, you guys have to walk alongside the cart beetle is pulling. It's not a cart you can sit on. It's a very small. It's pulled by a beetle, guys.
All right. Okay.
But yeah, Darrow clicks the tap, and you guys see slowly this little liquid, this kind of yellowish liquid, begins pouring out of the tap, and you guys start moving northwest.
Okay.
Smells awful, don't
it? It doesn't smell good.
All right. Yeah.
So you guys continue your journey northwest.
Yes.
You stop to sleep every once in a while when the sun goes down. And the progress is slow because you have to stop for the beetle, which is slowly picking up his pace as more and more of the liquid is gone, and eventually you have to toss the first barrel, or at least it's empty, and you have to start up the next one.
Yeah.
And then you start the tap on the second one, and finally, after long days, more than a week and a half, 2 weeks of traveling, Jasper walking in the back, you see the last little, the constant stream has kind of stopped, and there's just little drops. And it's kind of, at this point, it's dusk. It's the sun is going down. Not dusk, it's sunset.
Okay.
The mission is done.
Yay!
Yes.
We did it.
That was a
tell me, Finn.
comparatively easy mission.
Yeah, it went smooth.
Yes, it did.
So, have any of you ever seen a bear before?
No.
I don't think I have. Many weasels, but no bears.
I've seen one once, a far ways away, but I did see him.
Wow. That's amazing. I would have
mentioned it because there's one now.
Oh.
Is that?
Yeah,
that's like the equivalent of a Tarrasque, right?
Basically.
Yeah.
It was a big bumbling thing. What Darrow saw was probably a bear cub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It was massive, as big as they say.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's
I would have ridden it. I would ride it. I don't know the correct grammar, but it would have been my steed.
You would have been eaten. That's what I can tell you right now. You would have been eaten. I would love to see you try to ride one. My goodness.
Is that a dare?
No, I'm just saying it was bigger than a badger.
For honor, I shall ride a bear one day.
You will die.
No.
I'm being perfectly candid. You're gonna die.
Let's bet pie on
it. Pie?
Or cake. Up to you.
All right. How about this? The day I see you ride a bear is the day I'll eat my hat.
All right. And then you give me pie. Or cake. Or bread. I like bread. A lot. Jasper, what say you?
You ever stop?
This sounds like it's not the best idea.
Don't worry, my boy. You will come to see the wisdom of riding a bear.
That doesn't sound like wisdom.
Someday, my boy, you will be required to have a new troop leader because one of them is going to be eaten.
We shall see.
All right, enough of this foolishness. Let's go home.
Yes.
Yeah, you guys have been walking towards Spruce Tuck as the sun sets. And you guys walking your journey. You know, Fatfin has his walking stick out. Whether you take the cart with you or not is up to you guys. It's still a good cart.
Yeah, we'll take it.
The beetle. Yeah, I suppose we keep it.
You know, the five of you are traveling and then having your fun little tale like about Fatfin talking about how he would ride a bear and Darrow talking about how it would kill him. That fun little conversation is interrupted as you guys are crunching through the orange leaves that have fallen to the ground. You hear a noise that freezes you in your tracks and sends a shiver up your spine.
Now, none of us make any sudden moves.
Charge! No, I'm kidding.
Oh, jeez.
I'm kidding.
I look for a tree canopy that we can get to the base of a tree.
I look for a hole in the ground.
Just somewhere where it can't swoop on us.
Yeah.
So if we get to a base of a tree, it can't swoop.
So you guys begin looking around, and as you guys are searching, Darrow, you see, as you're looking for the base of a tree, you realize it's too late and you see those big yellow eyes on a frame of large wings, almost entirely black speckled with white. A great horned owl has you guys in its sights. And this is our third conflict. Our third obstacle.
Can I try and tame it?
No.
Damn it.
Food.
It's like a dragon. Basically to us.
No, it doesn't hoot as it comes at you. It's a silent hunter. So this, my friends, unless you want to fight it, is a chase conflict.
Yeah.
Yeah, fine. That sounds good.
Run. And I just take off first.
Leaves us behind.
Oh, wait.
That's exactly what I do.
And I go over to Jasper and I make sure to shield him.
So this is a chase conflict.
Yes.
Which scout with nature.
Scout and add nature. So who wants to be the conflict captain?
Who has the best scout?
I'm really good at nature.
I have 5 nature and 2 scout.
Who is the best scout?
Yeah, who's the best scout?
Darrow is the best scout.
Okay, Darrow B. But he's running away. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, he initiated running.
Well, you should follow me.
Yeah, okay.
It is
Yeah.
a chase conflict after all.
Yes, that is true. So, Darrow, do it.
All right, so Darrow, you get to roll 3 dice for you get to roll 3 dice for scout.
Okay.
Plus 5 for your nature. So that's 8
Plus
total,
5?
and then 2 more for each of your teammates.
2 more. 1
Oh
more.
my, that's a
So
lot.
10 dice total.
Oh, man.
I believe this is how it works. We don't play this often, and you know what? I'm kind of just going by rule of cool on certain things so we can keep things moving.
Yeah.
So you know what? I feel like I know how it works, and if it's not, fuck it. We're steamrolling ahead. There's an owl, man. We don't have time to look through the book.
Yeah.
No time. It's an owl.
That's what I say. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and
I have to roll for the owl.
roll. You know what?
Yeah.
My scouting and
I'm gonna roll these 8. No, I got
2,
9.
3. Okay, that wasn't great. Or do you just add 5? I don't remember.
Let's see. It's what does it say here? It says generate starting position for conflict. Test the listed appropriate skill and add those successes to the rating of the listed ability.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so it's not 10 dice. It's
Okay.
It's like 5.
5.
It's like 5 dice plus the 5 from his nature.
Yeah.
That's what it should be? Okay.
Plus. So 5 dice plus 5?
So yeah. Sorry, do that again. Just roll 5 dice.
Okay, I haven't rolled yet, so perfect. Go ahead and roll now. Okay. Plus 5. Do I just add the number together, or?
5 plus the number of successes you got.
Oh, right. So that's 2 6s, a 4, a 5, and a 3.
Okay, yeah, that's 2 6s, 4, or 5. That's 4 successes.
Starting disposition 9. Nice.
9 disposition.
9 disposition. That's pretty good. All right.
It's an owl. I don't know how good that is.
So, for the purposes of this, your attack will use the Scout skill. Your defend will use Pathfinder. Your feints will use Pathfinder. And your maneuvers will use Scout.
Okay.
So Darrow begins running, and the two of you running after him. Tuttle is with you guys, and the beetle is just pulling the cart like.
I'm leaving.
I cut the cart loose if that's an option, and just take
we won't even make that an option. You just with very quickly sword cut the ropes on the beetle, and the beetle's running with you guys.
Yeah, I don't want to leave that poor beetle behind.
All right.
I'm gonna yell zigzag.
Zigzag. They can only go in a straight line. That's crocodiles.
Well, it's harder for them to grab you.
All right, so let me decide the actions of the owl. So, we also have to set the conflict goal.
Get away.
You guys, your goal is get away from the owl, yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Presumably,
like
as
a thorny.
GM being a benevolent DM, get away from the owl in such a way that you do not have to deal with it again.
Yes.
Successfully
maybe
escape the owl.
Yes.
Yeah. Get to a thorny bush or something.
All right. The owl's goal is to eat a mouse.
One of us, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a killing conflict for your
Oh,
guys'
boy.
end.
Okay.
One of us may die.
But that is a sacrifice I am willing to make.
I'm not.
Run, the owl!
You guys are running. So, oh yes, I have. So that's the stakes at the moment. Okay, so the owl. What are my options again? It's maneuver, feint, and attack.
And
All right. The owl has chosen its moves.
okay.
So you guys have to choose your moves.
All right, guys.
Okay.
I definitely want Fatfin to faint, but I don't know what order we should do that. And I feel like we should defend. And
Well,
Fatfin, I think, is actually like super good at Pathfinder.
Yes, I have 3.
As is Darrow. You both have 3.
Yeah.
And then Scout, Scout Darrow is the best. Jasper does have 2 in both.
Okay.
I'm balanced.
And then Fatfin has 2 in Scout. So that's what's on the table for you guys.
I could go since I'm the best at Pathfinder. I guess I'll do maneuver. Scout. I'll do maneuver.
I think we're both. Yes, at Scout. Yes. Okay.
I can defend.
Yeah, I think Jasper should defend, and Fatfin should faint.
Might not be best for me to defend, actually.
What?
Considering the independent. Wait. So how are the? Can I use a weapon?
We will say you guys are using the weapons, in whatever way you see fit, but and perhaps you do get in little bits where you might have to fight this owl, but you can use your weapon, yes. Unfortunately, it is impossible for you guys to kill this owl, partly because that's not your goal, and actually this thing is too big for you to physically kill.
Yeah.
At your size.
Because just looking at the independent obstacle for defend, and its independent obstacle is 3. And
yeah. Oh, and you only have 2.
Yeah, I have 2 in Scout and Pathfinder. Do
you wanna faint and I'll defend? Yeah, I think that works better because I have 3 in Pathfinder.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll faint.
Should we maneuver first?
I feel like hold on.
Because yeah, I think maneuver first.
Maneuver first.
And defend.
Yeah. I like that. But Darrow is our leader of
running away.
Combat. Yeah. Or whatever. Or
escape.
Conflict leader.
Yeah.
So whatever you think is best, Jonathan.
So yeah, maneuver first, for sure. I think defense last.
Okay. Maneuver, feint, defend.
Sounds good to me.
All right.
Maneuver, feint, defend. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Fatfin knows that this is Darrow's specialty. You're in the wilderness. You're in his land. When it's a fight, Fatfin should be in charge, but he takes Darrow's lead on this.
Yes.
In this situation of great danger. Also, like, okay, I'm just like reading the little fucking thing while you guys were deciding your stuff. These owls are no fucking joke, guys. Like, they hunt porcupines, and like, they don't even build their own nests. They just capture the nests of crows and hawks. Like,
yeah,
they're mean.
Yeah, great horned owls are no joke. All right, so you maneuvered first. The owl maneuvered.
Okay.
So
that is an independent
maneuver versus maneuver
is independent.
Remember, you get an extra die and an extra success for the hook and line.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So I'll be rolling 4, I guess?
Yeah.
God.
Need a box. Have a box. What am I doing?
Can any of us help, or is that not how this works?
I don't think that's how it works.
Let me think of it. You know what? I'll say help is an option.
All right.
Okay.
I would like to help.
Yeah, why not?
Sure.
It's already seen us, right?
Yes, it's on your guys' tail, specifically.
Okay. So, that's 4 successes and, what is that? And 3 failures, I guess?
Wow.
All right.
Because, yeah, I rolled, how many die? I rolled 6 die altogether.
All right. So your margin of success, you got easily more than 3, yes?
I got 4. Yeah.
You got 4 total. Okay, so with that, if you wish, you can disarm and wait. Can they be?
Yeah, you can buy. You can't buy the same effect twice.
You can't buy the same effect. Can you apply more than one on one thing? Is what I'm wondering.
Yeah, it says, well, you may buy multiple effects if you can afford it.
Okay, yeah.
So we could do like.
You could do the disarm and the impede.
Remove his talons.
Or we could do margin of success 2 and margin of success 1.
Yeah. Yeah, we could do.
So do you want to gain position and impede, or do you want to disarm and impede?
Disarm and impede.
Okay.
All right. So there are 2 things to disable on the owl. There is its talons or its silent wings.
Its talons.
All right. And how long does that last? For the remainder of the conflict. All right. That is worth doing. So, Darrow, it is swooping towards you. Silently, there is no sound from this thing as it comes at you. And you take out your hook and line. And you wrap it around the owl's talons as they... And you pull... And Fat Finn and Jasper, you guys both helped, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was Pathfinder. Let me give you a success. But you're all pulling on this thing, and it pulls the owl's talons tight. And the owl also maneuvered, so it flies, and you guys go and flying a little bit. So I think the owl got many successes. So it is going to both gain position to its next action, and it's going to disarm you guys. So Darrow's hook and line
Is gone. Yeah.
Okay.
has been disarmed.
Not again.
Let me give Darrow a Pathfinder success though.
I'll take it.
Or was that a scout? That was a scout move, wasn't it?
It was.
That was not Pathfinder. That was scout. My bad. All right. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, it is a feint. You guys are feinting.
Yes.
Who's doing the feint?
I am.
Jasper.
Jasper's doing the feint. The owl is maneuvering again.
Oh no.
Okay.
So, feint versus maneuver
Is another independent obstacle.
is more independent.
Great.
So.
And are you guys helping?
Yes.
If that's allowed.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm running a different way and just going here.
Oh, whoa. All right.
I pull your tail.
That is 4 successes.
4 successes. Very good.
Yeah.
All right. So 4 successes on a feint
means 4 disposition is removed from the owl.
Oh damn. Okay.
4 disposition.
4 disposition. All right. Yeah, that's no joke.
That's it.
So this thing, its talons are wrapped up, but it swoops at you nonetheless.
Or, you know what? Actually, I think what I want to do, because I rolled 2 6s, I think I'm going to use 2 of my fate points. Why not?
You only have to use 1. It lets you reroll all the 6s.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, I'll use 1 to reroll 2.
Brilliant.
2. Yeah, reroll 2 6s as new dice.
Yes.
All right.
Brilliant.
You now have 1 fate point.
And I got 1 and a 6.
You
Nice.
can reroll that 6.
So that is a total of 5 so far. And that was a 5, so total of 6 successes.
So 2 more points of disposition
Oh,
gone.
goodness.
Damn.
Yep.
All right.
Son.
So this thing is still flying, and it comes for Jasper. And Jasper looks like he's ready to attack, and this thing is coming in quick. And it flaps its wings, and Jasper dodge. And as it's coming in, it looks like it's gonna snap you up with its beak. Jasper dodges aside at the last second and slices it across the side.
Nice.
And then it turns around and blows its wings at you, and just the sheer power of its wings sends this gust of wind that sends you reeling back. And it didn't do super good on its maneuver. Out of all those dice, it only got 2 successes. But that's enough to give it 2 dice to its next action. Final thing, Fat Finn is defending.
Yes.
That is good, because the owl is attacking.
Oh, good.
Right. And
Right.
I will help.
I will help too.
So that's 5, right? 5 dice. Can I use
Yes.
sword and
You can set your sword to defend mode.
I will. Should I do that, guys? I feel like I should do that.
Yeah.
I don't see why you wouldn't.
All right. So 6 dice.
This is a versus.
All right. Here we go. Oh, big money. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4 successes and 2 failures. It's
Nice.
a 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6.
Nice.
All right, you got 4 successes.
Yes.
The owl got 5 successes.
No.
So
Okay.
I think that 1 is carried over into damage. Yes.
Yeah.
Wait. Okay.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's only one of our 9.
So yeah, I think the owl, like, as Jasper is on the ground, and
I have
the
4 feet. I can do it.
If you really want to.
The owl is on the ground, and it comes over to peck at Jasper, and as it does, Fat Finn runs up, and bats its beak away with his sword.
I'm going to spend a fate.
All right,
Okay.
you spend a fate point to reroll 6s.
And that was a 1.
All right,
man.
Fat Finn spends a fate point. You guys have been racking them up without spending them, so it's good.
Yeah.
Best time to use them is when going against an owl.
Yeah.
That one could kill us.
Was that a success or a fail on Pathfinder?
My apologies. That was...
That would be a fail, wouldn't it?
We'll consider that a fail, which is good, because that's experience too. And did I mark... I did not mark Jasper's success or fail, I don't believe. Did I?
Nope.
Or did I? What did you do? You...
I got 6 successes, so
Wait, you did succeed. You succeeded, and you did a feint, which was a feint was a Pathfinder. So let me mark a Pathfinder for you. Maybe I already did. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. If you did, happy birthday. I got you a fucking extra failure on Pathfinder, or success on Pathfinder. Fuck it.
I think I should have 2 successes in Pathfinder total.
Yeah, you do have 2 successes in Pathfinder now. Yeah. All right.
Because I do remember using it once before.
Yep. All right. So now it's the next round.
Defend, maneuver, feint.
Think so?
I don't know. Let Harper write down the stuff.
It's done. The owl has chosen its moves.
All right. What do you think, Darrow?
You know what I thought.
I'm sorry. I wasn't listening because I was worried.
Defend, maneuver, and
all right. So that fin bats aside the owl's beak, picks up Jasper, and the 5 of you begin running again, or flying in Tuttle's case.
Defend, maneuver, feint is what I think. What do you guys think?
Do you want me to feint again, or should I do something else? Because feint is bad against an attack. Question is,
I feel like attack might work for this one.
Okay, so defend, maneuver, attack, or
yeah, that's my idea, but it's Darrow's call.
Let's do it.
All right. Defend, attack, maneuver, or defend, maneuver, attack?
Defend, maneuver, attack.
Okay. Same people, right? Except Jasper is doing attack instead of fate, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Who's doing the defend?
I am.
All right. That's good, because the owl is attacking.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So I'm doing 6 dice again, right? Are you guys helping?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Not as big money, but 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5. So 4 successes.
All right. The owl only got 3 successes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
So you guys, I believe, actually maybe heal from that.
Yeah, I believe
really?
so.
Yes.
Yeah, add the margin of success to the disposition.
All right. You guys are back up to full disposition.
Sweet.
Right.
So the owl, the owl comes flying at you guys again. and like it's trying to scoop you up with its mouth now as its talons have been disabled. It still has it's still walking like it, but it's as Darrow's hook and line is becoming untangled around its feet, and it's coming after you, towering over you. But Fat Fin counters against his beak as you guys are going. Next up, you guys are maneuvering. Who's doing the maneuver? Darrow?
That's me. Yep.
It is fainting. So it is
Oh,
another independent test.
okay. And so you guys are helping too?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So that's 5. Okay. So that's going to be incredibly 3 3s and 2 5s. No, a 5 and a 6. Excuse me.
Okay, so you got a 5 and a 6.
Yeah.
And that's just 2 successes.
It seems like it.
All right. So you can gain position plus 2 dice to your next action, which we can apply to Jasper.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. Yeah, or you could just impede, which for 1. But yeah, okay. 2 dice to Jasper. It fainted and it got a margin of set. Luckily, the margin of success it got was really low. It only got 2.
Okay.
Matched.
It would have been worse if you had not disabled its talons.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then. So
Yeah.
This position.
All right. The final one. It is attack against attack.
That is independent.
Independent, and it reduces us no matter what.
Yep, both you
get reduced.
I'm going to help.
Okay. And you guys are helping as well?
Yeah.
Okay. So 4 and above are successes, right?
Yes.
Okay. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes, with one of them being a 6. You know what? Actually, I think I'm going to use a persona point.
Okay.
To roll an extra.
All right, I will mark off a persona point for you.
Are we allowed to use our traits during conflict?
I don't know.
Hold on. Darrow, you did another Pathfinder success,
I
yes?
did. Yes. No, not Pathfinder. It's Scout.
No, not Pathfinder. Scout. I keep mixing that up. And it was a success, yes.
Yes.
Fat Finn had done a defend, which was a Pathfinder, so you succeeded.
Yes.
All right. Jasper, how many successes do you have?
Wait, so can we use our traits in combat? Or
you can. I'll say you can, yes.
Then I'm going to use Brave to kind of rush at it.
Yeah.
Can I do that?
Yes.
Okay. You know what? Can I also use my last fate point, even though I used a persona point?
What's your total of successes?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. With 2 successes.
You don't need to, buddy.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
The owl attacks, and it got 6 successes.
Whoa.
You guys had 7 disposition left.
Wow.
So you are down to 1. The owl, with Jasper's attack, as it's coming at you, it comes to bite Jasper and at all of you, and Jasper runs up and jams his sword right into its mouth as it comes to bite him. causing it to reel back. And Jasper is standing there in amazement at what he just did, and then he's quickly grabbed by Darrow. Darrow, you grabbed your hook and line. Jasper, you cut the line real quick. You have backup line. So you have your hook back. You guys begin running as the owl like is super frustrated and stomping about, and you guys begin booking it. So this is the end of the conflict.
So compromise.
So there is a compromise. It did almost kill you. It does not get to kill you guys because.
Hold on.
I will take the. I mean, I would take the injured condition. Would that be a compromise?
Hold on, 1 second. Hold on, guys. 1 second.
Okay. I think. Yeah. I think. Let's see. I think, yeah, we can definitely do that. I think Jasper is injured, and I think Fat Finn and Darrow. I'm sorry, I blinked because I'm reading and doing things.
That's fine.
I think you two are hungry and thirsty.
What did I miss?
Oh, just some consequences. We're you and I are both hungry and thirsty, and
and Jasper is injured.
While we're still running, I pat Jasper on the shoulder, and I go, "Well done, son. That'll earn you a poke."
It hurts.
Yes.
And as you pat him, you feel that there is actually blood coming from his shoulder as the owl's beak had barely grazed him, had gotten a little bit in.
Keep running. Keep running.
Yeah.
I actually was rolling really well for the conflict.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah. You really were. MVP.
For sure.
Yeah, you don't even notice the injury that much. You're running on adrenaline, and you guys end up hiding up in a hollowed tree stump that you feel is adequately uninhabited, and you wait out the night. You guys have survived the Great Horned Owl.
Oh my god.
Nice.
So that's what we got instead of like compromising?
Yes, you Fatfin and Darrow, you guys are hungry and thirsty. Jasper is injured.
All right.
Right, I guess that is the compromise.
Is that acceptable to you guys?
That works.
I mean, I don't want Jasper to be. Can I heal Jasper or help him?
We're about to get into Spruce Tuck, so.
Okay.
There'll be mice who can help.
Yeah. So you guys begin the journey back. You do your best for Jasper as you can out here in the wilderness, but you guys make the journey back to your original destination, to Spruce Tuck, Jasper's hometown, Fat Finn's hometown, and you see it approaching. Where the hell? I have the exact page it's on. Spruce Tuck. Spruce Tuck you can see is part of a hollow spruce tree, as you remember. So you guys are approaching this big old tree that has some farms outside of it and stuff. So you guys are approaching. Spruce Tuck is a village-sized thing. You guys are approaching. Jasper has been, like, you're kind of now feeling more of the effects now that the adrenaline's run off after several days of travel. And you guys enter through this gate with some guard mice in front of it. Not mouse guard mice, they're town guards. And they let you in. And you guys, and now we enter the player turn, where you guys can fix up your injuries, and also, if you wish, visit your family.
I do wish.
So, family has a special thing. They don't say it on any of the sheets that you guys have right now, but I got some other ones that do.
My folk aren't here, though.
Yours are not, no. But the other two are from here, so they have family, which can help take care of them in a different way.
Great.
And you can do the same when your parents are in the town you guys are in. In your home city, parents will help you recover from hungry, thirsty, or tired. They can also provide supplies or tools where appropriate. I'm going to tell you guys the purposes of your friends and enemies and mentors and stuff. If available, your mentors will only help you in times of great danger. They will never do your duty for you. That's if your mentor is not in the party. When in Lockhaven, your senior will provide help and supplies as appropriate to his trade. And if available, a friend will help with tests in which he's skilled.
What about enemies?
Enemies hinder you at every opportunity.
Great.
Okay.
They're not helpful.
I'm going to go find myself some food for me and Tuttle.
Yep.
I need to heal.
Yeah. Can I take Jasper to his home or to my home and bake him a pie so he gets better?
Yes. Pick one. Your home or his home?
Where do you want to go, Jasper?
I mean, I would like to go home.
All right. I take him to his home.
All right. So you guys are inside Spruce Tuck, which is this hollowed out tree. It's multi-leveled. The mice have built multiple levels going up the tree in like winding staircases and ladders and which is a bit difficult for Jasper to climb with his shoulder injury, but you guys make your way up.
Yeah.
You leave the beetle at the front, because why not? Probably.
Yeah.
And you make your way to Jasper's house, old home, where his parents Connor and Ingrid live. So you knock on the door. How do you get the door? And the door is answered. Oh, who could that be? And you see this reddish mouse in a dress. She's like, oh, Jasper! Oh my God! Connor, get over here! What? Did I hear Jasper? It's like, honey, Jasper's home. He's hurt. What? And your father comes in smoking his pipe. Great googly moogly. Get in here, boy. Come. And they set you down on the couch in the living room. It's like, what happened to you, boy?
An owl.
Woo! Your mother faints. Look what you did to your mother.
I'm sorry.
Your boy was very brave.
Was it really an owl that did this, guard mouse?
Yes. And I am proud to say that it was Jasper who drove him off.
By the tree. You're going to have to tell me the full story in a bit, but let's do what we can for you. Jasper, I assume you want to heal up.
Yeah.
This is an obstacle 4 health test.
And okay, so I have 6 health. Do I get any more dice from anything else?
Not unless you can think up a reason. You don't have healer, and it's not a healer test. You can get help from does Fat Finn have the healer skill?
I do not. But could I become a very nutritional pie?
Huh? No. So something that could happen, if you wish, Fat Finn, you can try beginner's luck.
Okay.
So beginner's luck is a mechanic in the game that we haven't played with too much because I couldn't find it before. But basically, you can try. Okay, let me read it so I don't muck it up. It can be used as a substitute for any ability or skill you don't have. Using nature prevents the character from learning new skills. If you'd like to learn a skill your character doesn't have, you shouldn't use your nature. Instead, use these beginner's luck rules. If a character does not have an appropriate skill for a test, he may roll his will or health in place of nature. Total up the dice for that ability, wises, health, and gear. Make the test using half that number rounded up. If the skill is physical, use half of health. If it's mental or socially oriented, use half of will. Easy stuff won't be much of a problem. More complex tasks will be harder. So I don't know if that applies because it might actually be more for you. Okay.
I have like 5 will.
Huh?
And 4 health. I have 5 will and 4 health, so.
Yeah, but it's not you making the test, so it's a weird situation for beginner's luck.
Well, I mean, I got 4 successes anyways.
You got 4 successes all by yourself?
Yeah.
Alright, he's fine. I was going to argue you could also use rational if you could figure out a way. Your last trait.
Just double checking to make sure 4 and up are successes.
4 is enough successes. It's an obstacle 4 health test.
No, I'm saying 4 and up are successes.
Yes, 4 and up are successes. Okay, never mind, Fat Finn. Jasper's fine. Alright, yeah. With the first aid kit that his family has tucked away, and his dad runs out to get something, maybe some bandages and some Neosporin or whatever. Mouse Neosporin. No, they get a what's in Spruce Tuck? Like they got science mice here. Yeah. You guys bandage it up real good. You disinfect it with some natural herbs piled under the bandages, and then Jasper, you take like a hot rock from the fireplace and set it in place. Not incinerate, not cauterizing yourself, just like as a comfort thing. So your injury is healed.
Right. And I get a pass for health. Nice.
That is your check.
If it's possible, could I pick up, since I'm always being disarmed, could I pick up a secondary weapon?
So you know what? I'm tired of checks being a thing. Here's the thing. You're supposed to earn checks by using your skills against yourself, your traits against yourselves. I don't know if I like that.
Well, I'll do whatever.
So I'm going to say you guys all have 2 free checks
cool.
in the game. So it's 1 to get rid of a possible condition. If you accumulated more than 1, then you would have to use both of them. You want to use, you and Fat Finn both want to. Well, Fat Finn, you don't have to use a check to get rid of your hungry and thirsty if you don't want, because you can go to your house.
Yeah.
But Darrow, you want to get rid of hungry and thirsty?
I do.
So you need to make a. It's resources, isn't it? Is it a resource? What is it? Or no, you just. I think it's just like whatever you can justify.
Scout.
In a city?
Hunter. Hunter.
I suppose you could leave the village and do scout, or what does Darrow have?
I got.
You have 2. Cook too.
Yeah, I can cook myself something, but I'm sure there are places that have food here.
There are a few.
I never knew it was so hard to find a place to get food.
Well, it's a small village. Would
Okay.
you like to make a resources check?
Where is that?
Actually, you would also want resources at the top. You would also have to use resources to get yourself a different weapon.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll
Which
roll
one do you?
for
Yeah.
food first.
Food first. Okay. Or you know what? Would resources even be a thing for doing that? I'm sorry. I'm just trying to figure out the best way to make you not hungry and thirsty. Conditions and recovery. Here we go. I found it instantly. Here we go.
Well, I'm all about it.
Recovery. You can alleviate hungry and thirsty by eating and drinking. You may test. Okay, yeah, resources. Or harvester, brewer, baker, or cook. So yeah, roll resources. You get 3 dice.
Resources is better.
Yeah, you could also try beginner's luck on any of the other things, or do cook. But yeah, resources.
I'll do cook. So a 4, a 6, and a 3.
Okay, you did cook.
Hmm.
Okay, you only have 2 in cook.
No, I said I did resources.
Oh, you did resources. All right. Yeah. Okay. Resources. You find a place to eat, and it's a simple test, so you succeed.
Cool.
It's an
And then I
obstacle
want to
one
find.
test.
Yeah. Then I want to find an item, or is it only one I can use?
No, I'm giving you guys a second free check because I don't like the system of you playing against yourself to get checks. So you can make another resources check.
Yeah. Okay. 2 4s and a 6.
2 4s and a 6. I will. Yeah, 3 successes. Yeah, I'll give you a pass on that. Yeah, hell yeah. Cool. What weapon are you looking for?
Something that can keep people away from me. So along the lines of survivalists, so probably a spear or a short spear, something like that.
All right, let's look through the weapons real quick. We haven't looked at these in a while. Here we go. Found it right away.
Probably.
So Darrow goes to a local restaurant kind of place, gets something to eat. We'll get back to you in a moment.
Yep.
Because I'm formulating a scene to play out. Fat Finn, you go home. You leave Jasper in his parents' capable hands for them to catch up.
Yep.
And you go to the bakery where your parents live.
Yay.
And you walk in the door. There's a little bell that jingles. Ta-ding.
Mother Attain and Father Dob, are you here?
And you see there's a fat mouse behind the counter. This old grizzled gray fur mouse.
Yeah.
Honey, Finn is home. Oh my goodness. Ah boy. And they come up and they hug you. They're like, how's it been, son?
It's been adventurous and fun, but also hard, and I am hungry.
Not that hard, and they poke your belly.
Oh gosh.
All right, come on, we'll get you. We were working on some donuts. Come on.
Yes.
And they get you filled up, so you're no longer hungry and thirsty.
Yes.
And you tell them all of your adventures.
Yeah.
As usual.
Yeah. And then, can I do something else?
You can do something else if you wish.
Okay. I would like to go into town and get presents for my friends.
All right.
And my my mentee.
All right.
I would like to get Darrow a nice, like, feather or something to stick in his cap, or something to put on his cap.
All right.
And then I would like to get Jasper a really nice clasp for his eventual cloak.
Okay. All right. Roll a resources check.
Okay.
You could also potentially use circles, but that's not as good for you. So you get 4 dice.
Add anything else?
It's just 4 dice.
Okay.
If you could figure out how to work one of your things in.
My traits?
But I don't see. Yeah, like one of your traits. Yeah, but I mean, you'd have to figure that out.
I
Yeah.
could be in
I'm gonna call this an obstacle. I'm gonna call this an obstacle 2 test. This isn't hard.
Okay. I could use rational and be like bartering for it.
You could.
So 1 more?
Yeah.
Dice? Okay. Okay, not great. 1, 1, 3, 4, 5.
All right.
You got your 2 successes.
Obstacle 2. You did it.
Okay, cool.
All right.
I did it.
You get a small feather for Darrow's cap, like a sparrow feather or something, and you get a clasp. What do you want the clasp for Jasper's cloak to look like?
I think it looks like it's like a, I don't know if they would have this, but my idea was like it's an owl that's going like this, and it's got like the wing attaches like that.
Okay, I think you go to a smith here, and you ask him to make that.
Yeah.
You ask him to make a small cloak clasp that looks like an owl.
And its eyes are the eyes are the color of the cloak that I have discussed with you.
Okay. Darrow, you are
what
searching.
What color is the metal?
What?
What color is the metal for the clasp?
Oh, probably silver.
Yeah.
Or gold, I don't know.
It's probably silver.
It's probably silver.
Darrow, you want a spear or... Okay, so the weapons they have here are axe, bow, halberd, hook and line. You already have that.
Yep.
Knife, shield, sling, spear, staff, and sword.
What do you think you were reading the stats. What do you think goes best with what I have as a character?
So what you have as a character, like your hook and line, or like that fits you?
That fits my character.
Fits
honestly.
Your character? You've got like a pretty like rangery kind of vibe going with you.
Yeah.
So I would say the bow is a good fit.
Yeah.
The spear is also pretty good. Although, sling, I'm looking at sling. And the sling is basically just like, it does the same thing as the bow, but not as good.
Why would you use it?
But although, worth noting, it is fragile, can't be used in the rain, requires 2 hands, so it can't be used with a shield. You can use these other weapons with a shield unless they say otherwise.
Right.
The sling, you could still have a shield, and you can use it in the rain. The bow is the only weapon you can't use in the rain.
Oh, I see.
So, if the weather is against you, the bow is a problem. So
how many items am I allowed to get, would you say?
Keep it reasonable. I'd say like you guys could have like 2 weapons and a shield if that's what you want to do.
Okay.
So do you want spear or bow or sling? You could get any of these, but I think definitely like the bow and arrow.
I think I will get the bow for sure.
Because that's +2 dice to maneuvers.
Yeah.
Can't be used in the rain and can't be used with a shield, but you're not using one anyways.
Yep.
Against all weapons except slings and bows, attack against attack is a versus test rather than independent.
Okay.
It also makes that situation a thing.
Okay.
All right, so you want to get a bow. Did you already roll?
I did.
You did, didn't you? Okay. So I think you're asking around where you can acquire a bow. And I think you hear a familiar voice go, so you're looking for a bow, eh? As you're in the restaurant and you see this old gray furred mouse, who you recognize as Old Tom, your mentor.
Is that you, Tom?
Hi. Can't you see out your good one good eye, Darrow?
Wow. How are you doing with your one good leg?
He kind of stomps his peg leg. It's keeping me going. So, still, Old Tom is retired, I think.
Yeah.
He's like, yes, I see you still wear the cloak.
I do.
Hey.
The nature hasn't spit me out yet.
Good to hear. You're one of the finest, Darrow.
I appreciate hearing it from you.
As you might recall, I used a bow many a time. I have no need for it nowadays.
You don't mean.
Aye, why not? Come, tell an old mice stories about what you've been doing and up to this last year, and I'll give you the bow.
If your stomach can hold a little more to drink, then I'm happy to.
Ah, good. And he takes you to his home. And you tell him about the last year you've had, delivering the mail, the raven, fighting the weasels, delivering a chair to an old man, and the confrontation
it's especially exasperated about the chair part.
It's like, it was just a chair for, I didn't even need it. They could have just made a new chair.
What?
And as you've told him all this, you guys are in his home, and he, off the mantle, takes this fine, finely carved wooden bow, and the quiver of arrows with it. It's like, after hearing all them stories, I think you'll be needing this a lot more than I will.
I take it. Thanks again, Tom.
Hey, no thanks necessary. Keep the territory safe. For all of our sakes.
Will do.
All right. Jasper.
Yes.
Is there anything you would like to do?
Yeah, I was actually thinking of getting a bow too. After getting mauled by an owl.
All right.
So rural resources.
So, yeah, for you,
resource?
that is a hard check. Where the hell? I keep losing shit. So,
I can certainly try.
You only have one resources. So this is a tricky one for you. But you can roll resources if you'd like. You get one dice.
Hey, that's a 6.
That is a 6. Okay. This is not an obstacle 1 test.
Alright, so
Let's say
well, actually, could this be considered foraging?
Do you want to try and make a bow?
Maybe I'm trying to use my nature, I guess. I could. I mean, I guess a worst case scenario, I could actually use a persona point and add my nature rank.
You could do that.
Do it.
But would this be able to be considered foraging? Is my question.
Why do you need it to be considered foraging?
Well, if it's considered foraging, then I might as well just use the acting with nature. Well, that says, relevant skill. So yeah, I guess I'll use a persona point to add my nature rank to the roll, which that would just give me 5 successes, right?
Yeah. Add your nature rank. Yeah, it just fucking does it. So you have tapped your nature.
Yep.
We will. You're trying to make a bow. Yes, or are
wait,
you?
No,
or are
never
you
mind.
buying
I can't tap my nature.
You can't.
No, because it says
It's not resources.
Aside from resources and circles.
All right, do
Yeah.
not do that.
So
but
never
tell
mind.
you what
I don't do
we
that.
can do, if you'd like. Your mentors, Darrow and Fat Finn, can aid you in this if you wish.
I will.
You reconvene with them, and perhaps they can help you with their own skills.
Yes.
As you guys reconvene, and Jasper, you see that Darrow has a new bow. You ask him where he got it.
A mentor of mine gave it to me.
All right.
Why?
I was thinking of getting one so that if we do fight something that big, I can possibly have an option that allows me to attack from further away rather than having to get up close.
Good idea, boy.
I rustle your head. Looks like I'm rubbing off on you. Good. The better you ignore Fat Finn's examples, the more you'll stay alive. So I'll help.
All right. What skills do you guys want to use to help get Jasper a bow? He has 1 success.
I'm going to...
This may be a weird one, but can I bake a pie for like the person we're selling it to or buying it from so that we can bribe them?
I'd like to know what skills are being used for buying or scavenging parts for it to make it.
Can I use my persuader?
Yeah, I have persuader as well.
All right, you guys would like to use persuader to persuade someone. So you find, okay, so I guess the situation here is that you find a wood carver who can make a bow, and you're trying to haggle.
Yeah. Can I bake a pie for him, please?
No.
Okay.
Well, no. Yeah, you two can roll yeah, I mean, Jasper, you can roll 2 more dice for their persuader.
Yeah, I got 2 and a 3.
Why
All
do
right, yeah, it's not enough.
Bother, Jasper. Well, maybe next time.
So that's a failure in resources. Where is my pencil? I will say that Fat Finn. You all had 2 checks. Fat Finn recovering because you were at your parents, as well as you recovering from your hungry and thirsty was a freebie because parents can help you with hungry and thirsty. So you still have another check if you'd like to help acquire Jasper a bow.
Okay, before I do that, can you learn new skills? Like, is that a thing?
You can. Beginner's luck.
Yeah.
But, like, you learn it permanently.
Let me check on that.
If it's successful.
It's the first step in learning a new skill. Learning new skills and abilities and skills chapter for the complete process. Okay,
learning
so
a new skill requires tests equal to nature rank.
Okay.
Learning new skills. Learning new skills. Learning new skills. Learning a new skill. Your character can learn new skills in the course of the game. Any character can try to test for any skill he doesn't have using beginner's luck, described over here. Okay. Note the skill you attempted to use on your skill list. Don't put a rating to it. Next to it, put an X instead. Check off one of the pass bubbles. It doesn't matter if you passed or failed that particular test. You need to keep a record of how many times you tried to use that skill. So fill an additional bubble each time you try to use it. Okay. So once you've attempted to use that skill a number of times equal to your current maximum nature rating, which for Fat Finn is 3, you open the skill at a rating of 2. Erase the X and all the check marks toward learning it. And you can now test the ability as normal. Alright, so you can use beginner's luck. Would you like to try and make Jasper a bow?
Yes.
Or some other skill?
I would like to make it.
Alright.
Well, actually, would I roll nature? Is that what's happening?
So what's going to happen? I believe this would be a will thing because it's mental. What skill applies here?
Laborer?
Carpenter, possibly.
Carpenter is one.
Instructor, laborer. Salute.
Gesundheit.
Yeah.
Pathfinder, no. Persuader, no. Scientist. Potter,
yes.
Scout, Smith. Stonemason, Survivalist. There's not really like a bow maker skill. I suppose. Okay.
You don't have fletching?
There's not fletching. I was looking for like wood carver or something. So what I would say is you can try to get. I will say you can like make it a survivalist check, or you can try to do beginner's luck and get carpenter.
Okay. And with beginner's luck, how many?
If you want to go for carpentry. With beginner's luck, so you would roll your will, which is 5, and then we half it.
Oh, we have how many successes I have?
We make the test, you total up the dice using half the number rounded up. So 3. You get to roll 3 dice.
Okay. I might as well do survivalist then.
Yeah. You can do that.
Okay. I'll just do survivalist.
You can get help from Darrow and Jesper in this endeavor.
Okay.
I help.
You use your survivalist. Jasper could aid with laborer, or laborer would help.
Yeah, I'll do
Because
that.
this is collecting materials.
Okay.
I would allow
And then
that.
could I make a case for rational, like, oh wait, I already used rational.
You
Never
already
mind.
used it.
Yeah. Never mind.
Alright, roll 5 dice.
Whew. Okay. Well, that's not. Oh wait, 4s are successes. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's 1, 2, 3 successes and 2 failures.
Okay.
4 and 6.
I would say 3 successes is good enough. That was an odd 3.
Okay.
So you guys, spending the rest of your stay in Spruce Truck, Jasper collects materials. I think this is as Jasper is not fully healed up, he's still healing. So you guys are taking the time for him to heal, but also teach him and make a bow for him. And you figure out a little bit of what to do to make a good bow, using Darrow's knowledge and your own knowledge. And so, like, you guys are going for walks with Jasper, and he's bringing you, like, will this stick work? You guys are like,
No.
it's like this one kind of is already shaped like a bow. Like, and that's like, there's just a couple of days of you guys like looking for the perfect stick.
Yeah.
And at one point, Darrow just loses his cool and like, another.
And I think at one point I just go up to Darrow and I stick the feather in his cap.
What's this? A what?
A gift.
Oh, it's a nice feather.
Yes.
It's a little flashy, but thank you.
Yeah, it can be like a red feather or a blue feather. Whatever you guys want.
Your choice what the color is.
Multicolored feather?
Red?
I think it's red, yeah.
Okay.
Alright. And eventually you guys do get the right stick, and you get a string, a good bow string made of. I know. It's the tricky part about bowstrings. It's like, I know in real life, like, they would make them out of like animal parts, but that's not an option for you guys at this level, and they don't do that anymore. So I actually don't. You guys get whatever materials you need to make a bowstring at that size. Out of the right materials for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can get fish gut or whatever we need.
I mean, yeah. Or vine or something, like a small, tiny vine.
I mean, it could be like flax or something like that.
Yeah, it's probably flax.
Yeah.
But you guys do so. You work together, and you have crafted Jasper a bow and some arrows out of small pieces of wood, small twigs, and rocks. You've made everything with himself, and you make some arrows for yourself as well, Darrow. You make arrows for the lot of you, and you guys are properly armed with bows now.
Good.
Yay.
Yes.
And eventually the last day comes. Jasper is pretty much all healed up. Your parents hug you goodbye. Like, be safe out there, son. Don't get any more fights with any more owls.
I will try not to.
You better not. You know your mother and I worry. It's bad enough you're out there trying to being a darn fool, your father says while smoking his pipe. It's another thing entirely. I don't want you to get a letter that, like, your boy is owl poop. No one needs that.
Your boy is owl pellet.
Make us proud.
Don't worry. Your boy is very good. Your boy is very good at running away.
Good. That's what mice should be doing. All this running around with swords and whatnot. It's against what the It's against nature, I tell you. Oh boy.
The mouse smoking a pipe is telling us it's against nature.
Fat Finn, you say goodbye to your parents. They send you guys off with a bag full of donuts.
Yes.
Yay, donuts.
To be shared.
I eat like half of them by myself.
They expected that. There's a lot. You guys have your beetle. You have Tuttle. And you guys are ready to head back to Lockhaven for the winter.
Yes.
And that is where we will pick up next time. In the winter session. In Lockhaven. And the winter session is unique because it will not be an adventure. It will be us discussing like what you guys do, and you chill, you eat, and you train, and we kind of work on your characters a bit and maybe how they've changed in this last year.
Nice.
But yeah.
Do our beliefs and goals and instincts.
Yes. Now let's do that. Yeah. So let me find that page. Mission. Is it mission? Is it the end of session? Here we go. No, it's not. That's earning a rewards section of It's What We Fight For. Okay.
I feel like Darrow did most of what he wanted to do.
Okay, so goals. Mission goals. Playing goals. Accomplishing goals. Alright, you get 1 goal per session. Blah, blah. Challenging goals. I should do that sometime. I should challenge your goals. But I just wanted my cool owl thing to go to turn out that way it did.
Yeah.
If you guys had not healed on that 1 defend, you both would have been brought to 0.
Yeah.
So
then what do you do?
Yeah, then what do we do?
Then that's a hell of a draw. Okay. So, earning fate points. Did anyone act on their belief? So Darrow's belief, a guard mouse must always be prepared for the worst. I don't know if we got anything particular about that. Fat Finn's belief is I'll always fight the good fight. And Jasper's belief is those that are unable to protect themselves should be protected. I don't know if anyone super acted on their belief this session.
Yeah, I don't think
and that's okay. They don't have to do it every session. Working towards a goal. Let's see if we accomplish the goals first. Fat Finn's goal was to keep everyone safe.
No one died.
No one died, but
no one
Jasper
died.
got.
We'll give you that one.
But Jasper got hurt, so I would understand if you didn't give me that one.
I mean, I'd call it a success.
I call it a success.
It's an owl.
I'll give you that persona point.
All right, cool.
Did anyone play against their belief? No, I don't think so.
What about the other shoes?
Well, actually, Fat Finn's is I'll always fight the good fight. I don't know if this counts as the good fight.
Yeah.
I think that's an owl. That's the opposite of the good fight in Fat Finn's mindset of weasels.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the fate points and persona points. Did anyone play their instinct?
I mean, we were constantly scouting.
Observe, then react. Darrow did act on instinct. Jasper's is always be prepared for danger. And Fat Finn's is protect those close to me.
I feel like I didn't do that great of a job with that.
You defended several times. So
That's true.
We're going to call that a success, an instinct on Finn's part. I think Darrow observed, yeah, you were scouting. And you did accomplish your goal.
Yep.
Of teaching Jasper a survival technique. So we are going to give you another persona point.
I'll take it.
Jasper's goal was accomplish the mission with as little sacrifice as possible. And instinct, always be prepared for danger. I don't know if preparation happened.
Yeah.
But you did accomplish your goal. And that nets you a persona point.
Right.
MVP, so we get to choose the three things: the workhorse, the embodiment, and the MVP. MVP was most valuable player, the one who made the crucial contribution so the patrol could complete its mission. The workhorse is the one who carried the group through a lot of tough stuff, and the embodiment is who best embodied his or her character's conditions during the game. Were they convincingly hungry, angry, or tired?
I feel like Jasper's MVP.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like I said that at one point. I was like, MVP.
Agreed?
Drove that. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Jasper was the MVP this time. The workhorse.
I would say Darrow.
Yeah.
Agreed?
Mm-hmm. Right.
And you were constantly talking about food, so.
That's true.
And Fat Finn is the embodiment of hungry and thirsty at all times.
At all times.
I don't think I even need to have that condition to be hungry and thirsty.
Well, we'll give it to you. This one doesn't have to be given out, but fuck it. And it can be awarded to more than one player. But it cannot be awarded to everyone. That one's interesting.
Okay.
It also doesn't say, I guess it's supposed to be a persona point, but it fucking doesn't say that in the description of the thing. It says it in the flavor text. Alright. So yeah, with that, you guys have completed your final mission of the year. The fall mission. You guys have successfully laid the scent border, protecting the territories through the winter, when you guys won't be able to get out, really. And you head back to Lockhaven.
Yay.
And with that, that is the end of our third session of Mouse Guard. It's the Yellow-Eyed Devil!
Run!
It's the Chonk Devil.
Oh, no.
Alright, yeah. Thanks, guys, for playing. We'll pick this up next week.
Yeah, it was fun.
And we'll finish up the year.